Well, today is our penultimate day here in the UK. We've had a lovely time in England and Wales, and today we're in Glastonbury, so welcome to Glastonbury. We've just been to a museum. I will post a video of that, and we're just going to have a little walk around the village now, so let's go. Just before we leave, we noticed on the wall fresh water. You can get yourself a refill for your bottle of water there.
Oh, and rosemary.
Parking here was okay. We've come right into the middle of the village, and there is a car park. It's not a very big car park, but cars seem to be coming and going. And we've paid £2.50, I think it was, for a couple of hours. We only need a couple of hours. It's not a very big village for us to have a little walk through. So my previous visits to Glastonbury have actually been either to go up to the tour or passing through on my way down to Shepton Mallet or some other part of Somerset, and would have stopped here changing my bus. So don't really know the village that well. The Glastonbury phone box.
Glastonbury in bloom, it says.
It's very much in bloom, isn't it? It's absolutely blooming full. Glastonbury, definitely a place of interest to many people. Got very ancient connections to all sorts of things, including the Arthurian legend, Avalon, Excalibur, and all of that sort of thing. So lots of mystic sort of ties, not that one if you're a Mason, of course, and little bits of magic, and the town thrives on all of that. So when you look at the shops, the people that are here, they do take it in, and well, part of the magic of Glastonbury.
It didn't come this way.
There is one interesting toy. It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Oh, look at that. You see?
I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to go up to the tour today. It's a little bit warm. We've had a really hot time while we've been here. Temperatures have been some of the highest ever recorded in the UK, and definitely I'm not up to it. There's a lovely monument there right in the centre, and some beautiful old buildings. I love architecture that's old. I'm not a great fan of modern. More of the ancient. Shops that sell crystals, so that would be very typical of here. It's like the George and Pilgrims Hotel, but look at that front. That is quite an amazing building. Can't see anything that's telling me how old it is though. Even the Nationwide Building Society next door, or bank, I'm not sure whether it's a bank or a building society now. It certainly does look quite a splendid building as well. But mixed with it, we've got the red brick. Fragrant Earth, we've got Star Child, and then there's another very interesting looking, ancient looking building, Glastonbury Tribunal, it says on the wall. Whoa, incredible old stonework there. across the road. At least that's what it says. It doesn't really. Number 13, the High Street. It's a witchcraft emporium. Witchcraft emporium? I think if you're a Harry Potter fan, then maybe this is the place you should be visiting. And of course, if you're in Glastonbury, you need a pair of wellies. It's not raining today though, because of course the Glastonbury is famous for that festival, which Anita and I seem to have always missed out on. And I don't think it's our thing anymore. Just looking at the price of properties here. Terraced house, 250,000. Bungalow, more RC, 280,000. Too bad, really, I suppose. There are some interesting murals that we spotted around town as well as we were driving in. I'm just going to have a look at the charity shop. Some street entertainers. And the church actually looks really quite an impressive looking church. Maybe I should try and have a look in there.
I think those look like they're closed.
Yeah, it's a problem with a lot of churches in the UK, but a lot of churches in Spain we found quite a lot of the churches are closed. I mean, churches should be open. I'm not a great religious person, not religious at all in fact. Churches are really places that should be open for people to go to sit and think, or whatever you want to do in a church. Charity shop for Anita to have a look in. Pickles. One of our grandsons has recently got into the Beano and the Dandy, so we're looking out for some of the older versions of that in the charity shops and places. Referred to as the Avalon Club, and you might think that that is something quite new. If you look up at the top, I don't know if you can see that. 1897. Wow.
A bit before you.
Definitely before me.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. There's an old post office. Come to a comic store here. I'm not going to go in here because I can imagine that if they have got any versions of it, it'll be very expensive. Oh, there's also 1 or 2 LPs down there. Not going to go all through all of those. We're looking for, we went to London to see War of the Worlds, and I used to have the LP from, I don't know, from the 1970s, I guess. I'm not sure we've still got it, and if we have still got it, I really don't know where it is. My son-in-law really enjoyed the music, and I suddenly got into vinyl the last couple of years, and thought it'd be quite nice if he had a copy of War of the Worlds on vinyl to play. So I'll keep looking, maybe one day we'll find it. Jerry's Barbershop. Some of you didn't notice that I've had my hair cut. We went on holiday to Crewe of all places in Cheshire. So I had a Crewe cut. Does it look like a Crewe cut? Anyway, whatever it is, I was very pleased with it. So I'm really happy with my Crewe cut. Glastonbury United Reformed Church. Another splendid building. For me, that's what I would like to have in Palma from the Sonic Temple.
That bus was going to Bristol.
Yeah, so a few years ago I flew into Bristol. I must have been going to Lara's when she was in Shepton Mallet. I caught the bus from Bristol to Shepton Mallet, and this is one of the places I had to stop and change bus.
We had, I used to do that and stop in Wells and change in Wells.
Definitely changed here once, and Street was another place you used to stop.
Yeah.
Change in Street. So there you go, we can stay in, looks like somebody's back garden shed, £450 a month. Almost at the top of the high street now. There's the bus waiting to depart, and top of the road we've got the main road that takes you to the left towards Wells and Bath and Bristol. 3 places we need to go to, but not this year. And then to the right you've got Shepton Mallet and Frome. Again, maybe we should visit, but certainly Wells and Bath and Bristol, places I would like to go to.
Next year.
Next year, yeah. We'll stay on this side of the road and take the... So summer 2022 is actually coming to a close now. In fact, we've got barely 24 hours left.
Don't say that.
24 hours and then back to Mallorca. Had a great summer, done lots and lots of things. If you've been watching the videos, you'll have seen just how much we have done. and the many parts of England and Wales that we've actually visited. Particularly busy and for a particularly long time. It's been a while since we've spent so much time in the UK. Next summer perhaps we won't be here for so long, but we haven't even started planning that one yet. We've got a couple of things planned for next summer already. One of them, we're actually going to go to Ibiza next summer. We're going to a wedding there, and we've already got a week organised up in Chester. So we really enjoyed Chester Zoo, and we didn't really finish seeing everything. It's somewhere we want to go to again. So next summer we'll include a visit to Chester Zoo and city of Chester as well. Chester's just a wonderful place, but many years since we've been there, so I'm not sure what it's like now. And that also gives us a gateway back into North Wales. We went to Rhyl this year, but maybe we should go a little bit further afield, and both Anita and I really want to get as far as Bangor and Anglesey. That will actually bring back some really good memories for us from when we were at university together in the middle of the last century. It just shows when you come walk in one direction, walk in the other. I never actually noticed there was an Indian restaurant there. That's an interesting thing. They don't actually sell alcohol at this Indian restaurant, so they say you're welcome to bring your own bottles. So bring your favourite Spanish wine with you, and they'll just charge you £1 corkage, which is fair enough. You get a much better deal than buying a bottle of wine in the restaurant, and you're going to buy a bottle that you know that you like. So quite often I get these wine lists, and they say, well, which would you like? And I don't recognise one of them on the list. So you just cherry picking really. But the sign up there says 1897. That's curious, isn't it? What's over here? Oh no. I need to see a wool shop. I'm going to continue down. She can't take so much. Limited.
We're going to the church.
Limited amount of wool she can actually take back in our small bag. So this street's called the Archer's Way. This brings back ancient connotations, isn't it? This is Soul Therapy Meditation Centre. Coming up to the church now. We'll have a little wander in the churchyard. I'm not sure we'll get into the church, but we can always have a look in the churchyard and get a bit closer to the building itself. The musicians are performing. the parish church of St John the Baptist, and it comes under the diocese of Bath and Wells. And the vicar here, Reverend David here, has actually got a Bachelor of Science. Bachelor of Science and Reverend. Just look like a fine building. With a beer bottle inside. Oh well. Just come around the side, but that too fine door, but again locked. And at the top it says 1901. So not as old as you might think. It looks as though it's made out of a sandstone, and the sandstone is remarkably soft. So anything that's made out of a sandstone is going to suffer from erosion. But looks pretty good up top. There's some windows that never actually been made into windows here, so it's cheaper just to brick them up and then open them when somebody actually gave them some money. Fortunately, if you look towards the top, they must have been donated very much money. Well, the street musicians are still singing, sorry. So it's important to notice the churchyard is open from 10 till 6 p.m. After this time the gates will be locked. Just put you up so you can have a bird's eye view. I don't know if you've noticed, but just to my left there's actually a maze the children are running around in.
There's a little maze there.
There's a sign in the church gardens which says a Glastonbury holy thorn, and that's another, comes from another of the Christian legends. Can't remember the name now. Arimathea, James, Jesus, Arimathea. Another nice picture on the wall there. So a thorn from the crown of Jesus was supposed to have been brought here. I may have got that wrong. Somebody needs to fact check me.
Well, Savannah Maple is looking at car home. If she does, then I can put her down and I'm sure it's
Emporium.
crossing.
I wasn't the man still. I love to do that.
This is actually a Glastonbury tribunal. I mentioned it on the way up. It's an ancient monument, and 15th century building was a merchant's house and shop, probably built and rented out by the abbey. The facade has several 16th century elements, including the first floor bay window and carved Tudor rose and royal arms. These and some of the internal features may have been recycled from abbey buildings long after the closure of the monastery. The building was previously thought to have been the abbey's courthouse, hence the modern name Tribunal. And this site now is managed by Glastonbury Antiquarian Society. It's actually part of English Heritage, so it's opening Saturday and Sunday from 10 till, can't see the time, 4 o'clock. And lucky me, I've lost the family again. I'll keep heading down. Up you go. Lovely flowers. I'm guessing they've gone into a shop somewhere. Something of a memorial. Referred to as the Glastonbury Memorial Tree. Well, it wasn't difficult to find them. Looking in a shop somewhere.
It's very Milena, isn't it? Milena needs to come here. So when we come to Glastonbury, we normally stand somewhere along here.
Yes.
Right from this side of the road, we've got a nice view of the town hall. Just coming up to 20 to 4 on their clock. And pretty much on my clock too. We're going in a pub. My goodness. Well, we just had a really nice walk around Glastonbury. We didn't go to the Abbey, we didn't go to the tour, but they're both in the background there, somewhere in the distance. I'm not sure you can see them. The Abbey on that side and the tour up on the top of the hill. Thanks very much for watching you, and we'll soon be back in Mallorca. Bye for now.
Bye.